What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good Monday. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to do things a little differently than I have before. So just to start things off, Alphabet or Google, however you want to refer to that company, they are reporting earnings at 3 or 3:30, and they're expected to report earnings by 3 or 3:30 this afternoon. Okay, I'm sitting about 2:15 in the afternoon. So what I'm going to do in this video, guys, is I got a little bit of news to cover. Then I'm going to pull up my brokerage account, my Robinhood Brokerage account, and I'm going to track Google's price movement, stock movement on the day. And then after they report earnings, I'm going to turn the camera back on and show you some price movement after the market closes. So a little bit of news hit late last week. So on Thursday, Goldman Sachs ended up lifting the Alphabet price target on Q2 expectations. Okay, so that's very rare. That's very rare. You hardly ever see a bank change its price target and or up their price target on a stock like days before earnings. You hardly ever see that. So Goldman Sachs is a pretty reliable name, pretty reliable source. I'm not saying run out there and buy a bunch of Google stock, but that's pretty exciting. So the analysts mentioned that their advertiser checkpoints look for a solid Q2 with particular strength noted in overall pricing, mobile search, and product ads. Obviously there's upside and downside risk to this. I'm anticipating a lot from Google. I'm a shareholder in the company. And one thing about it, guys, is I wonder if YouTube TV, if we're going to start seeing revenues coming in from that. That's something I'm really going to be paying a lot of attention to. So I'm going to jump over to my brokerage account real quick, guys, and we'll look at the daily price action so far today. All right, guys, so I have the Class A Alphabet shares pulled up right now. Now keep in mind, Google is split into two different stocks. So you have the Class A shares, which those are ticker symbol GOOGL, and then you also have the Class C shares, which is just GOOG. So they're split into two different stocks, same company. The only reason they split is because of how voting rights work. So let's take a little bit of look here at the pricing action so far today. So it looks like Alphabet, they opened up a little bit in the red, and now they've been pretty much running straight up. What I'm assuming is that is a lot of brokers and a lot of people and a lot of mutual funds and hedge funds buying into Alphabet stock, anticipating a big earnings report. I don't really trade that way, but I don't really, I have before. I don't really have a problem. I tell you one thing you won't want to do is short sell, especially after the market closes. You won't want to short today. Reason being, Alphabet's a mega cap company. If they have good earnings, they can push the market up almost single-handedly. Even like last week, when after Microsoft reported, the market pulled back quite a bit that day. But when Microsoft reported earnings, guys, the entire market, the entire NASDAQ index, which pushed the other indexes, all the indexes basically got pushed up because of Microsoft's great quarterly earnings report. So Alphabet has that same kind of explosion and that same kind of power over the market. This one stock here can almost single-handedly move the market up and down. That's why I kind of encourage, it's good to be a shareholder and holding, Alphabet stock, but probably not the best idea to be shorting today, okay? So anyways, this is the Class A shares. They opened up about 11.93, and I think right now at about 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time, they're sitting at $1,212.28. They're up about 14 bucks, so they took about a 1% gain today. And let's jump over to GOOG. They opened up around 11.82, 11.81, and then they're up about $19 a day. So they're up about 1.5, 1.6% on the day. So that's a lot of people buying into Alphabet stock, hoping for a big earnings report. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to shut the camera off. Earnings supposed to be coming in around 3:30. After they report earnings, I'll pull that back up, and we'll cover some more price action and see how the earnings report reacts and how how the stock reacts to it. So be right back in a minute. All right, guys. So Alphabet absolutely knocked it out of the park. I'm still a little bit in shock from this. So Alphabet, they beat by $2.21 on the front end, and they beat by $530 million on revenue. Okay, and I'm not quite sure where guidance fell. I'll check up on that later. But right here when this was published, the shares run up 2.7%. Let's jump over to the chart and check the pricing action out now. All right, guys. So here we are. This is the reason earnings day is so exciting for investors. Okay, right here I'm about to show you. So the big mega companies, when they report earnings, the shareholders get really excited. Today is the day, and this is why right here. So the stock run up naturally almost a percent and a half going into earnings. Then right here they reported earnings right here at 3 o'clock, and the stock just shot right up to about $1,273 a share. Okay, that's the Class A shares. They're up about 5% right now, somewhere between 4 and 5% right now in the after hours. Okay, let's jump over to the Class C shares. All right, see here on the Class C shares, guys, pretty much reacted the exact same way. They're up $57 after hours. Okay, so they're sitting about 4.5%, 5% gain. And I took a look around at a lot of the other tech companies, and all the companies, all the stocks are running up right now. Just all the pressure that comes with Alphabet reporting. So for Alphabet shareholders, this is a very, very exciting start to the week and a great day. And like I said, maybe for some people who didn't quite understand, all companies aren't going to react this way, okay? It's just I felt kind of safe going with Alphabet, reporting good numbers, and this is how the stock can react. It's not always going to react this way. This is how a stock can react, though, with really, really good earnings report and huge revenue numbers that Alphabet reported. So Class C shares up about 54 bucks, and Class A shares up about 60. So that's pretty fantastic. That's good earnings make all the difference in your stocks. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop me a like, leave me a comment if you're holding Alphabet or you're thinking about investing with them, and don't forget to subscribe, and have an awesome day. Good luck with all your investments this week.